What originally had one of the best teasers had one of the worst trailers to follow.
Ooh, that's a hot mug, guy.
Companion was a movie that I already wanted to see upon the initial teaser trailer. Didn't really even say the name almost. It just gave you all of these tidbits with no context, and I was hooked. I wanted to watch this movie. So imagine how I felt when I went to see Wolfman, and the next trailer that they released spoiled the whole fucking concept. And then I had to try and watch the movie in theaters knowing the whole twist that was going to come. I went and saw it with someone who had not seen the trailer at all, and they didn't know what was coming. Yet they could tell that I was a little bit uncomfortable for the first 20 minutes or so, and that's because I knew exactly what was going to happen. If you have not seen the second trailer for this movie, do not watch it because it will ruin the whole goddamn movie for you. There's someone I had in chat recently who thought that was a good thing and it gave them better perspective of the movie. I don't know what they were smoking because I hated it. I detested that I knew what was going to happen. Thankfully, though, that this movie still does have a lot of very creative ideas and some pretty nifty little tricks here and there. Some of them predictable, some of them kind of do come out of nowhere, and it is still an entertaining movie, but by God, did their own marketing shoot themselves in the goddamn leg with that trailer. This trailer follows a couple, Iris and Josh, as they go to this faraway retreat to hang out with some people, and things go wrong. Things are immediately not what they seem, and Iris is a lot more in the dark than she thinks she is. And through the film's interactions with the characters, you start to realize that everyone is not who they seem to be, and that there are maybe alternative aspects to them, not just Iris, but also people around her. This film does have a very creative twist, and while I will not spoil it like the fucking trailer does, you do get a little bit of a good ride from this. There are some good humor, there are some good kills, there are some pretty nifty little twists, even if you can see them coming from quite a bit away. Is it as rock solid as Barbarian, the previous film this team worked on? I would say no. Barbarian, I felt, was solid all the way through, and it would give you a pretty thing very early on. This film does so in its own kind of concept. The one problem I do have with this movie, aside from that trailer that I've talked about, is that it just feels okay. Nothing about this film is bad, at least to say. It's just kind of there. It doesn't have anything that will make you want to come back to it, and it doesn't have an aspect to it that really makes it stand out as like, this is the movie you need to see. The initial teaser did more in terms of giving you a woo than the film itself did. It does open itself up to maybe some stuff at the end, but I felt that what started off as something that might have gone a different direction goes in a direction that, while fits within what its context is, doesn't give it any sort of longevity or any kind of new age sort of feel to it. It is a movie you've seen before. It just has a little bit of a different paint on it. And that might be the biggest flaw this movie has, to be honest, is that it is nothing above decent. And that might be a turnoff for some people, and that might sound a little critical for me, but really, I thought it was okay. But when I walked out of it, I kind of felt like, it was all right. The performances are really good. I did like some of the turns in the movie, and I did like how it ended, even though I called it from a mile away with a slight variation of how it could have happened. I don't know if they'll do anything more with this. I kind of hope that the team have a bit of a better hold on their fucking marketing after this because of how terrible how terribly revealing that trailer was. But in the end, I'm going to give Companion a 4 out of 7. I thought it was all right. That's all for me. Very curious to see what you guys have to say. Let me know what you thought. Did you see just the teaser, or did you see the teaser and the trailer and then went and saw the movie? What did you think with those experiences? I did a post about it a while back saying about how much I hate how revealing trailers can be sometimes, and this one and Sinners were two that just gave way more of the movie than I wanted, and I was already invested. So curious what your guys' thoughts about that. Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and if you're interested in more, subscribe. Until then, see you guys next time.